Angel, what's up, man? Welcome
Yeah,
to the channel. So, Top
thank
Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Appreciate you taking the time to join us today. For everybody watching, want to say thank you for watching and being part of the channel. And really excited to bring Angel on for you guys today because this is somebody that I've worked with for a long time that I know not only is running an effective junk removal business, but has a few things that I think could really help you guys along the way, especially the ones who maybe are just starting out or perhaps stuck in a similar position that they're looking to overcome some challenges and maybe they can get some value out of what we're going to go through today. So, Angel, if you don't mind, man, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Angel here in we're here in Los Angeles, California. We run a three. It's about to be a four truck operation. We've been working with Top Dog for a minute, we're just growing. It's a growing industry in the junk removal, and we just hauling and balling is what they say.
All in bowling, that's what it's all about.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, even though we have worked together for a year, I will never take credit for what Angel has done. He works hard. This is somebody who, puts a lot of work into his business, and that's what it takes. And that's why I think he's a great example for someone who's trying to get to the same level as him with a four truck operation to learn from. What got you into junk removal, man? How did you get started?
My dad was just a guy in a pickup truck, and then I would just see him work, break his back, just do jobs with a load. And then I thought to myself, like this can be grown because it's a good business if you if you know how to work with people, if you do good service, you know, it's a good business. So what got us into it was uh, just the fact that my dad was starting it with a pickup truck, and then we managed to get another truck, and so it's just a family business.
Awesome. So, did you do anything prior to junk removal? Any jobs before this, or was it just you kind of started off with the family business?
I did a little bit of customer service. I was a prep cook, Subway. I worked at Italian restaurants. I was a dishwasher. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. And some of that stuff has probably helped you along the way too. Typically
Yeah.
when you're in a role with customer service, that will carry over obviously with joke removal because a big part of that is customer service, right? The way you interact with your customers. That probably has helped you along the way. So you had mentioned it's a four truck operation right now. When you got started, what was the goal? What were you guys like really looking to achieve? Was it, to get to this point with four trucks? Was it a certain revenue point? What did you kind of visualize when you guys were getting started?
What the goal was at the beginning, it was to have work every day. To have at least three jobs every day, and we accomplished that. But it took a while. It took a while. We had one job, and then we had another job the next week. So it was kind of difficult because we didn't have like a we weren't certain about the next job.
Yeah. How long have you been at it now?
Now we've been at it for about 10 years, my dad, and then I just about like 5 years, 5 6 years.
So when you guys were at that point early on, when you were just basically looking for jobs and you didn't have the consistency in place, what do you think was the biggest change for you guys to go from that point to the point you are now, where you started to have more of a level of consistency in your work and jobs available? Was it time, or was there something that you guys did that you think really helped position yourselves in another direction, so to speak?
I think it's just being more professional, just looking clean cut, and just helping others, helping others because sometimes in the junk removal you come across, like, let's say, like a senior that needs help, or like a vet or something like that, like a just people that need help, because they're handicapped or whatever, just help them out, and then people just start recommending you, based on how you service, be professional, doing good work, uh, just trying to be a 5-star service. I think it's the best. What changed,
Yeah.
Uh, no longer were we just sweeping, now we're just blowing everything, making sure, spotless, place is spotless, going overboard with the customer. Let's say they want to do something here, just before you head out, always ask the customer, is there anything else I can help you with? Just going above and beyond. That's the word.
Yeah, you guys do a really good job on your reviews too, getting reviews from the customers. So not only do you take care of them, but it shows on your Google My Business the fact that you guys are well received by people, and I think that's really helpful. It's something I talk about a lot. So it sounds like for you, it was a mixture of time, right? So it took time to get in front of enough people, but also the fact that you focused on the relationships you were building when you were in front of those people and giving them a level of service that they would not only do remember you by, but also do business with you again.
Yeah. Hmm.
Awesome. And what's been, for you guys, obviously, with junk removal, there's a lot of different ways to get in front of people. You and I have some ways that you and I work together on. What would you say has been the most efficient thing for you to get in front of people and to close jobs for junk removal?
The best way would be just advertising. Advertising on different social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, Yelp, and then sending them messages every month. With Top Dog, I was able to do that. So that's something we were looking at. Like a couple years back, we were looking at something like that. Having to how to communicate with customers every month and stuff like that. Sending them offers, and that's where you came in. Top Dog, and you took care of that too. So it's a mixture of all those stuff, and that's how you get more customers.
Yeah, that's one of the things I talk about a lot, man. Google ads, we all know Google ads are king, right? Like, everybody wants to get on Google, but there's
Yeah,
some more to it. Like if you really want to get to where you're at with that 4 truck operation or a certain point, you're probably going to build a couple of different ways that you can get business. Your Google ads, repeat business, realtors, property managers, Facebook ads in some areas.
yeah,
I think that's been something that's been beneficial for you guys. And most people obviously watching the channel know this, but when Angel moved forward with me, like, we were still pretty relatively unknown. Like, we definitely weren't where we are now. We were starting to really catch steam. So he kind of took a leap with a company that was sort of new in this space. And obviously I'm appreciative of that. And we've built a really good relationship together. But you know, what makes the partnership work is it's not just us. Angel doesn't just say, you know what, Blake, I'm just going to rely on you to send some messages out and I'm going to stop working. You work hard, in unison with what we do and partnering with us. And I'm sure you do the same on the Google Ads side and the way you guys had things structured there. So, you know, I try and really hamper down on that, where it's like hard work and consistency will get you to where you need to go. And
yeah,
I think it's just overlooked. A lot of people want they want like that secret recipe, right? The shiny object to get them from no trucks to 4 trucks overnight. And
yeah. No,
you're going to be looking for a really long time trying to find that. You're better off just putting the work in and you'll get there. It's just a process. So to wrap things up, what is something that you either did or thought of doing that you think other people would be best to avoid in growing their junk removal business? So was it a form of advertising? Was it like a home advisor or Angie's List? Was it just something in general that you did that you reflect now and you're like, we probably shouldn't have done that or we should have avoided it? Is there something that someone could take away from that for their own experience?
yeah. I think the best for me, it was just knocking out. If you have insurance paperwork, all the permits, have all the permits, have all the insurance, and just be ready. Just be ready. Just be a step ahead of the next level. You know, kind of do your research. You know your business before you get into it, and you just gotta be ready for anything in junk removal. You know, because you never know when you're gonna get pop tire. You know, so you just gotta be ready and have everything ready. Build a good team. I think it's also something good.
Okay, so preparation, building the right team. Funny enough, the tire. Angel just got a call about a tire before we started the call, so I'm sure that one was top of mind. That's a normal one for junk removal. So I think those are good pieces of advice. And then lastly, man, what's the goal? Where do you see precise junk removal in the future?
You know what? I want to expand. I want to expand to a new area, and then I want to expand into new services too. Uh, build build good reputation, you know, and also buy a lot of equipment, you know, a lot of bobcats, you know, tree wood chippers, you know, stuff like that. Stump grinders, the big ones, you know, all that stuff. I think would be a good investment.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to drop a little value for everybody, man. As I mentioned in the beginning, I do think you're a really good example for the junk removal community. I've seen you firsthand do really good things. I would say the key takeaway, guys, in this one for me at least, are things to build and structure would be building a team, making sure you have the right preparations in place for your business when it comes to insurance and everything else involved. Obviously, setting yourself up for emergency, right? The flat tires, the things that you are going to come across, truck issues, you name it. And then simply putting the work in and having a high level of customer service. I think if you're able to take care of people and truly show that you care and making an impact with your level of service, that will come back for you and your business. So,
Yeah.
Angel, any last words, man, as we wrap up?
Just yeah, just be ready for anything for anyone out there, and always have let's say like you have a mechanic, have more than one mechanic. If you have one truck, have more than one truck. So if anything comes up, you are ready. That's it.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, man. It was a pleasure having you on here. I'm sure I'll have you on here again in the future when you have
Yeah.
8 trucks or 10 trucks and maybe another location. But I appreciate your time, man. And I hope everybody was able to get the same level of value that I got out of this call.
Thank you for listening to us. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, man. Take it easy.